So the countdown is on for the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie that is coming at the end of the year. We are all very, very excited about it. Now, real quick, guys, one thing to remember is that the movie does come out in December. It does come out, like, in the West, in the United States, I know, in January, but the movie will actually be out in December. Now, the reason that's a big deal is because, obviously, with Dokkan, things come to the Japanese version of the game first. Not everything, but obviously characters from this movie will be on the JP version first. So I think we will probably see, we could see like a Dokkan Fest before the movie even comes out. But I do personally believe we might see, some things like Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta could be a possibility. Another Ultra Instinct Goku from this movie could be a possibility. And even a new form by Broly, I think, is also a possibility. We could see all of this in the movie. Now, so what I think is, just work with me for a second here. We could get a dual, like a Dokkan Fest or a dual Dokkan Fest or something, but Broly in his, normal buff, this buff form Broly would be like a headlining Dokkan Fest maybe at the beginning of December, and then maybe at the end of December, if there is something crazy in the movie, like say a Blue Gogeta, and like, I don't know, just for the sake of the video here, let's say Broly goes Super Saiyan 3 in the movie. So we would get a Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta and then a Super Saiyan 3 Broly, like dual Dokkan Fest. Historically, JP Dokkan has like legendary banners for New Year's. 2 years ago, they had a crazy banner with Rose Goku Black on there. I believe it might have been like a guaranteed SSR or something like that, like way before that feature was ever implemented. Like, it was a crazy, crazy summoning banner. I remember that. And then last year, it was the dual Dokkan Fest of Tech Vegeta Blue and SCR Rose Goku Black. So we really could see something like that, right? Now, it is important, like, basically, it's going to be unavoidable, but we're going to be spoiled about what's going to happen in this movie before we get to see it in theaters. That's just what the case is going to be. But I wanted to look at how Broly could look once he is put into Dokkan. I'm thinking he's probably going to be, on arrival, one of the best characters in the game. Like, this is the type of thing I'm thinking they're going to promote the shit out of this. Like, we'll see this Broly in Fighters in due time. We're going to see this fucker, I'm sure, in Xenoverse 2, bet your ass. All these Dragon Ball games, they're going to market the shit out of this Broly. So we'll see him in Dokkan, all that stuff, very, very quickly. Now, the couple things I wanted to talk about here, I wanted to start with this. So this is a tweet by my boy Herms over here on Twitter, in which he's saying that they're calling Broly's beefy form Super Saiyan Broly Full Power this time around, rather than Legendary Super Saiyan or anything fancy like that, at least if this promotion stuff right here is anything to go by. So this Broly right here, they could be giving him a new version of his name. Now, there's two other sources right here. This is Therese, one of the head mods over on the Dragon Ball subreddit, mentioning that V-Jump didn't get the memo, so basically implying that V-Jump did refer to it as a Legendary Super Saiyan. So we'll see if what Herms is saying is true. Both are in quotes. They could be references to the old Broly. And then it's hard for them to separate at this point. They're going to Legend route with Kale. It was even in the anime, however vague. So we'll see. But I'm going to take this info right now, and I'll kind of presume that's the way it's going to be for Dokkan, right? Even if it's not, I do think Broly, he's going to have a different name than LR Broly right here. Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Even if his form is going to be called Legendary in the movie, there's a high chance, I would think, that they would give him, like, a Dragon Ball Super moniker for his name or something like that. Like, I don't think this is going to be the same name as the Dragon Ball Super movie version. So my point being, I'm suspecting you probably will be able to run this LR Broly alongside the Dragon Ball Super one, which means, like, that could be a hell of a rotation if we're talking about the Movie Boss team, the Pure Saiyan team, and the Full Power team. Revived Warriors, that would be based upon what happens in the plot of the movie, but I suppose the Dragon Ball Super movie Broly could be on the Revived Warrior team. Now, not only do we have, Big Daddy, this version right here, we have what looks to be his base form. Now, this form that we kind of saw in the trailer, really rocking Vegeta and Goku, many people are pointing out that it does appear to be a little bit more than just a base form. So this could be some sort of like rage form or something that could get like its own like card. And then, of course, there also is going to be like a normal Super Saiyan version of this Broly. So we're probably going to see many different cards relating to him. He'll probably, I don't know what his category lead could be. Like, really thinking about it, like maybe like an enraged category or something. But like, I certainly am going to go more the route talking about what he could do on teams he likely will have the category of, right? Because like, again, I don't know what kind of like weird category they could come up with for Broly. Because you think about it, right? Like, full power is like so vague. Like, that's not something we were expecting there to be a category for. So I'm sure they could pull some shit out of their ass for that. Now, I think, based upon what we've seen from Broly, several of these links are likely. So, he'll definitely have Super Saiyan. I don't know about Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, and Berserker. Those three, it's like, yeah, he could have some sort of Saiyan link like that. Again, for all we know, there's a Super Saiyan 3 Broly version that could get like over in a flash instead of Prepare for Battle as well. But like Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle, you could lock those in. Boom. Lock him in. He'll definitely have a Dokkan Fest boss fight. There will definitely be an LR eventually, but the initial version that comes out is probably not going to be an LR. Usually, they'll save the LR for far off in the future, right? That would be like a big celebration card, I'm sure, the LR version of the Dragon Ball Super movie Broly, but we're not going to go right into that, right? That'll take time for that to pop up. So, I will say, I am definitely hoping that the Dragon Ball Super Broly is going to be a little bit more defensive than LR Brolys normally are. That would help out a lot, especially with this Broly, because this LR Broly hits very hard, but he is a bit of a glass cannon. So if you could run this Broly and the new one as a rotation, if the new one has defense, that would be very, very helpful. Now going through, here is Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, I do suspect the new Broly will be on the full power category. I think he's actually going to really help this category out a lot, because from what I've seen, pretty much the best way to build this team is kind of focusing on like Prepare for Battle, because then you bring LR Broly in, you bring LR Gohan, Evolution Blue Vegeta is another good one, Caulifla, you could go this SCR, Dragon Fest Goku, Kaioken Goku. Those units all work very, very well here. So this Dragon Ball Super movie Broly is, probably going to have Prepare for Battle. Maybe not. If he does have Over in a Flash, there's enough Over in a Flash units on here where you can make it work. But for the most part, I would steer more towards Prepare for Battle, just because the leader, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he's not an Over in a Flash type unit, right? Usually you're going to want the leaders to link up well with a lot of the other units. That's why sometimes LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku kind of creates a lot of issues for the teams he is on. So that does it for the full power category. Now, we can take it to this. Y'all, I don't really even need to continue talking. Y'all already know all of my thoughts about the Movie Boss category team and Turles. I am predicting that this will be probably the best team for the new movie Broly. I'm thinking he's going to be disgusting on this team with Turles on rotation. The 3 key, the 40% attack, and then you could have this LR Broly maybe as a linking partner. It's going to be G fucking G. This Broly will tear shit up. Also, if we're talking about a typing, I would bet the new Broly, I'm just going to make a guess, maybe AGL, Tech, or Int, just because we don't really have a Broly in those typings, right? But we have a million, we got SCR Broly, well, we do have Super Saiyan 3 Broly who's Tech. We do have Bio Broly, so maybe we could see AGL or Int. I mean, AGL had such a dearth of Dokkan Fest that AGL, full power Broly as a Dokkan Fest. That would be very, very cool. And I mean, that would be interesting for Extreme AGL, him and Turles. That would be very nasty. But yeah, my prediction, we'll probably see the best out of the movie Broly on the movie boss category team. Just the environment on that team with the Turleses is just so good for any unit that is on there. Looking at it, Broly, I would say I would say with certainty he would be on the Pure Saiyan team. I mean, I don't know what shenanigans they might pull out in the movie, but it's probably safe to say that he will, still just be Pure Saiyan, right? Now, on this team, again, this is the biggest category in the game. It's very, very easy to make any kind of team you want to, because you just have everything in here. You have a ton of Over in a Flash units. You have a ton of Prepare for Battle units. You can do whatever you want to. So the Broly is going to look really good on the Pure Saiyan team as well, but that's just the nature of the Pure Saiyan team. It's very, very good. That's why, like, this blue Vegeta, if you're a global player, his banner's not really that good. It's pretty trash. But he himself is such a good card to pull, because the Pure Saiyan category, that is the most free-to-play friendly category, like, pretty much in the game, outside of maybe the Universal Survival Art category, just because you could build a full, strong, free-to-play team just based off the Universal Survival Arc. And the last team this Broly could be on, I don't know. I mean, again, we're going to have to see what the plot of the new movie is like, but he could very much be a revived warrior or resurrected warrior. Now, he certainly could work good on here. I don't really like using the revived warrior team for me. Is just kind of a worse version of movie bosses. Because the way you build these teams, right? Usually you have LR Broly. LR Broly doesn't link up good with Angel, Gold, and Frieza. And the Dragon Ball Super movie is also not going to link up good with Angel, Gold, and Frieza here. So what that means is you would be running Angel, Gold, and Frieza as a floater on the team, and then you'd run maybe like LR Broly plus the Dragon Ball Super movie Broly. But, 2 out of every 3 turns, you're going to have an Angel, Gold, and Frieza on rotation basically as dead weight. So that's one thing, like, people love the revived warrior team, but with a lot of these units like LR Majin Vegeta or LR Broly, that's exactly what happens with the team. You end up with a kind of a dead weight floater. I mean, Angel, Gold, and Frieza at least does have good defense, so he's not getting killed out there, but it is pretty tough for him to get his super attack on those rotations usually. I guess they do have revival, though, right? No, LR Broly doesn't have revival, that's right. Actually, that would be so helpful if LR Broly had revival instead of, like, Berserker. That would be really fucking good. But anyway, so again, I can't say with certainty that he would be on the revived warrior team. It'll be based upon the plot of the movie, however they decide to do it. But even so, I don't think the revived warrior team would be Broly's best category. And based upon the categories we have in game now, those are probably all of them that they're going to be. I suppose there's a chance we could see him on Realm of Gods, only because, again, we don't know what he's going to pull out in the movie. We have no idea. He could pull some shit out. But Jiren is on the Realm of Gods, literally just because he's, like, stronger than all those fuckers. I'm thinking, from what I've seen, Broly is, like, at least on that Jiren level. So, we maybe could see him on the Realm of Gods category. I'll leave my reservations of judgment for that, though. But, alright, guys. That covers a lot of info for what I think about this new Broly is going to be. Let me know what you guys want to see from this Broly. Do you want to see him be like a defensive unit? Do you want to see him have guaranteed additional attacks like LR Broly here? Do you want him to have a different name? Do you want to see like Super Saiyan Blue Broly in the movie? Let me know what you guys want. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.